Okay, so now we're going to program our dog to chase the ball around. So we click on our dog. We know we're clicked on the dog because up here we have the dog. And now we have to just make the dog be able to move around left and right and up and down. So in order to do that, I'm going to go to events and I'm going to click when space bar. And I'm going to do 4 of these, okay? And 4 of them. So one is going to be to go to the right. One is going to be go to the left. One is going to go up. And one is going to go down. So I used right arrow, left arrow, and then I'm going to go up and down. So now there's only one piece of program to go in between all of these, and it's to change the direction of the X and Y axis. So remember, our X is everything that goes left and right. So arrows go left and right. So we're going to use that. So over here, scroll down till you get to change X. So I'm going to change X by 10. And then I'm going to use the same one, change X by 10. But if I go to the right, it's positive. If I go to the left, it's a negative. So I have to change it to negative 10. Okay, so right goes positive 10 steps. Left goes backwards, negative 10 steps. Same with up and down, but up and down is on the Y-axis. So I have to change the Y-axis by 10. And then I have to go down, goes below the origin. So I want to change that to negative 10. So anytime you're going up, it's positive, down is negative, left is positive, left is negative, right is positive. So now if I hit the game, it'll move around, and now you can see I can move my dog left, down. There we go. So up, down, left, and right. All right, so now we have to record a score. So in order to make a score happen, now we have to keep it with the dog, because every time the dog touches the ball, it's going to be the score. So I'll hit stop. I'm going to slide my programming over a little bit so I have more space, and I'm going to go just right next to it here. So I'm going to go back to my events, and I'm going to add an event, and I'm going to say now when the flag is clicked, I want to make a score. So I have to go to my variables, and under variables, I'm going to make a variable and call it score. And now the score will appear on my game right here, score is 0. But I want the score to be set, so I'm going to say set the score to 0. So I'm going to use set my variable, and now that I made a variable, I can click on it, and there's the word score. Okay, then I'm going to make it a forever loop, because I just want it to keep going on forever. And now I'm going to add a new one. I'm going to add this if-then button. All right, so I'm going to go inside here, if then, and I'm going to go a sensor. So sensing is this light blue. If I'm going to touch, so I have the snowflake, right? So if I put that in there, if touching the ball, in this case, I said snowflake, the ball, touching the ball, then what I wanted to do is I wanted to maybe, let's add a sound. We'll play a sound. Every time it catches it, the dog will bark. And then I wanted to change. So under controls, under my variables, I want to change my variable by 1. What's my variable? The score. So I'm going to change the score by 1. And then I wanted to wait a second before it starts recording the next score again. So under controls, I'll have it wait 1 second. Okay. And now I can go ahead and play my game. And then every time the dog touches the ball, it touched the ball. There it goes. So the dog touches the ball, and notice the points are changing. Right? So my dog's going to get mad because the dog's barking. All right. So I'll stop that one. And notice my score went up to 4, and I can fly around and catch it. Now, if your dog is too big, you can edit your dog. Again, under costumes, if your dog's too big, you just draw a box around your dog, and you can shrink your dog if you want to, right? So once I click off of that one, I go back to my code. My code is done. I need to make sure I save it. I'll call it Chase Game Dog. I have a dog. All right, and I'll save that one. I'll share it, and it's good to go. All right.